Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Angela. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the notifications bell so that you will know whenever I upload any new content. Let me just go ahead and get right into it. Earlier, when I got the news that the rapper PNB Rock was shot at Roscoe Chicken Waffles in LA, I was actually about to upload my reaction to it, and I had actually hoped for his recovery. Now I found out that the LA Times has reported that 30-year-old PNB Rock, whose real name is Rakeem Allen, he's no longer with us, and it's tragic. I do offer my sincerest condolences to his loved ones, his fans, and everyone that knew him. May he rest in peace. I sincerely think that this was a senseless act. Apparently, he and his girlfriend have been traveling and enjoying life as everybody ought to, You should be able to enjoy your life. So during the course of them just living and enjoying their lives, they stopped at Roscoe Chicken and Waffles for a meal. Roscoe Chicken and Waffles is a very iconic place. So allegedly his girlfriend took a picture of a plate of food and shared their location on social media, which is not a rare thing to do. Unfortunately, it caused another unfortunate series of events to occur. And the next thing you know, there was a robbery attempt and PNB Rock was shot and wounded. When I heard the news, the reports were that he was fighting for his life. But now, as I mentioned before, the LA Times has reported that he unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. And this is terrible. I think this is a very clear opportunity as any to learn a valuable lesson here. So listen, everyone. You have to understand the reality that you're dealing with in 2022 when it comes to Blackistan. I tend to look at situations from an economic perspective, and for all that it's worth, everyone needs to accept that the Black community, also known as Blackistan, is a de facto polygamous community. And wherever there is polygamy, there is scarcity. There are high rates of unemployment. There are always men standing around and loitering in multiple places. There is desperation. There are people who do not have their most basic needs met. There is a lot of competition to not only impress and hoard intimate access to women, but also to appear accomplished in the eyes of the men in those areas. And these people will cut your throat. They will slap you they will beat you upside your head. They will shoot you just to appear accomplished. You have to accept that truth. It's rough, I know, but it's the truth. You see, where I'm coming from is that there's this thing called an economic index that ranks how each country is faring in the world. And it is known as the United Nations Human Development Index, or the UNHDI. It ranks each country according to the ability of each citizen to have access to education, opportunities, healthcare, and it also takes a look at their lifespan. How long does the average citizen in each nation live, and so forth. So if Blackistan was its own independent nation, let me tell you something, it would rank at the bottom. Currently, the nation that is ranked the lowest in the world is South Sudan. And South Sudan is currently mired in internal strife, human rights abuses, and oh, by the way, their diplomat just fled New York City not so long ago after being accused of rape. What just happened to PNB Rock in Los Angeles easily happens in the South Sudan on a regular basis. I would even go so far as to say that it happens more in Blackistan than it does in the South Sudan, relatively speaking. So if Blackistan was its own nation from an economic perspective and relatively speaking now, it would be many more times worse off than the South Sudan is currently right now. Just let that sink in. So when you come through an area where polygamy is rampant, such as Blackistan, you have to be extremely careful. No one is immune. You're in a place that's filled with poverty. Meanwhile, here you are, you're dressed well, you're smiling, and you're happy, you're driving a nice car, you're well groomed, and you have an intimate partner, and they are happy as well. You all are doing things like being able to sit down at a restaurant, order and have the actual capacity and capability to pay for the food and leave a tip, as well as do all the other things that are considered to be normal in communities outside of Blackistan. What I need all of you to understand is that without a doubt, those very things that you deem to be normal, that I deem to be normal, will put a bullseye target on your back in Blackistan. Do you understand? So, showing up in a decent running vehicle, wearing up-to-date clothes that you bought maybe somewhere like Target or Macy's, and being groomed, okay, is considered high class in Blackistan in 2022. Let's not even talk less of having luxury items, name brand, designer wear. Trust me when I say to you that showing wealth in the wrong place, like Blackistan, you're inviting thieves. And I know that it's unintentional. Obviously, nobody wants to be robbed of their valuables or have their life taken, but you need to accept this truth. Just stay out of areas like this. Or if you go there, please, 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 dress down and do not share your location. It's unfortunate that the thieves came to where he was, where PNB Rock and his girlfriend were, and took his life eventually. That's what it added up to. Okay. It could have worked out in the opposite direction too, where they could have robbed his residence while he was away. I'm begging all of you good people, be super vigilant and be super aware of Blackistan. They are carjacking people, they're stealing their valuables, and they're also lying in wait for the opportunity to ambush you. So be careful and be prepared to protect yourself too. That's all I have for now. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the notifications bell so you'll know whenever I upload any new content. Take care of yourself and watch your back. Until next time.